right, the Bitcoin fees are the highest I've ever seen thus far, 0.0012. So Bitcoin currently is above $47,000. Recently, it was above $48,050. And I have to be honest, I saw this at 0.0013 yesterday. So when it was at 48,000 and at 13, you can just imagine how much money that was. So one BTC, 47,000, 0.1, 4,700, 0.01, $470. And now we're getting there. 0.001 is $47, but this is 0.0012. So it's over $50 in fees just for sending, just for withdrawing. This is, of course, from CoinEx. There's a lot of exchanges that have 0.0005, and that's a stable fee. However, that still is too much. A better fee would be 0.0003. Yesterday's 0.0013 was $60.95. And if it would be 0.03, it would be $14, which still is a lot, but it is a lot more reasonable because the problem is there are very many newbies and a lot of people who simply just don't even have the amount. Let's refresh this because it says zero withdrawable amount. Now, as it is refreshed, as you can see, I have something there, but it's 0.0019. I'm not going to be spending over half or this ridiculous amount right here, which is even worse. But anything over half just doesn't make sense. At a bank, would you pay 50%? Now, of course, this is a temporary problem. If we were using the Bitcoin Lightning Network, for all those who are going to trash Bitcoin, see, it's horrible. There do exist solutions, but these exchanges need to get on board. So it's not so much a problem with Bitcoin itself or the whole ecosystem. It's a problem with these companies that are charging these absurd fees. And I'm going to continue making videos about these absurd fees until hopefully one day it's addressed. And obviously everybody is upset about these fees because I'm not withdrawing. I'm going to wait until it is below 0.0005. Hopefully at 4 or 3, which they have been on CoinEx. I had withdrawn this before. I mean, it's not like this is a small amount. This is just for my library coins that I'm cashing out for Bitcoin. And I would like to add this to my main wallet. 19,437, that's $91. Now, of course, after you remove the fees, yeah, it just doesn't make sense for me to do that.
Welcome, everybody. My name is Michael. Someone has asked for me to shave my beard a long time ago. It is time to do that. We're finally going to be shaving. So today's video is, we're discussing about Bitcoin fees. They have grown quite a bit. Last I checked, I had another comment asking me about when should you cash out, profit taking. Can I do a video about that? So I will. This isn't that video, but this is similar because last week I cashed out close to $1,000. Not fully, it was $900 something with fees. It did hit $1,000. And this is super important. You need to check those fees because I realized that with the rising fees, last time I paid with the Bitcoin ATMs, they don't tell you how much the fees are. They tell you how much the fee is for the operator, which is 3.5% to 4% for that ATM that I use. So always check with the Bitcoin ATM operator because some go even up past 10%. The most should be between 1% to 5%. And you will also need to include the Bitcoin transaction fee, but that is for any exchange. You will always need to include that Bitcoin transaction fee. And for withdrawing from an online exchange, you are not only going to get slapped with that transaction fee, but their own withdrawal fee. So keep that in mind because sometimes it doesn't really make sense. Maybe it's already time for you to cash out if your limit is just a few $100s away or just $1,000 away, but you're only cashing out a small amount each time. If your portfolio is not large enough, those fees as they're rising, which they can even get up to past $50 sometimes, just the transaction fee alone, you add in the Bitcoin ATM operator fee or whichever exchange fee that you're using, and sometimes it literally doesn't make sense. So I did the math. Hey, if I cashed out right now, with today's price and compared it to the last time I cashed out, would I have lost money? Would it make sense? And I did have a difference of $15 above, so that was good, $15 positive, meaning in total the fees I believe were $35 and My portfolio rose $50. It's not a lot though, and this portfolio is a few $1,000s. It's not huge, but for anybody who has only a few $100s, sometimes it's not worth it. You'd be in the negatives because the more transactions that you do, the more you have to pay these transaction fees. So instead of doing 10 transactions with a smaller portfolio, maybe it's better to time it correctly, do the math, include the fees, and they're also swinging between, let's say, $20 and $50. They might even go up to $70. You have to time it right. So I guess the best recommendation is right before going to a Bitcoin ATM or right before exchanging your Bitcoin, check out the actual transaction fees. There's a bunch of these websites and it gives you a general rough figure of what you're going to be end up paying. And instead of maybe 10 transactions cashing out every 10%, maybe it makes sense to cash out every 20%, every 5 transactions, because you're going to have to end up paying 30, 40, 50 times, $50, 10 times.
All right, now this is the craziest thing ever. 0.0016 BTC. So let's go to Bitcoin and let's refresh. Where are we? We're just under, it's 47,310, and the Bitcoin fees are absolutely outrageous. $76, that is a fee for sending. If you wanted to send $1, you would pay $76 in fees. If you wanted to withdraw, oh my goodness, $76. So those are obviously the exchange fees, but let's see the Bitcoin transaction fees. The average transaction fee, 0.0006. That is $28.14, and that's a lot. This is the average, where obviously there's going to be a lot over the average. The highest recorded average was in 2017 at $52.18. So it's not too bad, but as you can see, it's rising, and I'm pretty sure we're going to beat this as the Bitcoin prices continue to rise, which, again, this can be solved with Bitcoin Lightning Network, but a lot of exchanges just don't want to use it. So that's great. So that is today's video. I am pretty upset with all of these exchanges. Just use Bitcoin Lightning Network. And that's that. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. We're posting 2 videos per day, doing a little experiment, and we might do another 2 videos tomorrow. We'll see. Depends on how the reactions from you guys are. If you enjoyed, hit that like button. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.